What's good, people? So I am right now in Turkey, Adana, and to be more specific, in Ceyhan. It's the place where my parents came from, and it's beautiful to be around my family. I have tons of cousins, aunts, and so on here, and yeah, it's a Turkish thing to have a huge family. And yeah, my parents went to Germany in 1978. I was born in the 90s, so I came later. And from time to time, we are visiting our family. And it's beautiful for me to see like how the family spends a lot of time with each other and are very close. It's something you don't see that often in Germany, so it's very beautiful here. Like everybody's getting together and having food and is taking care of each other. That's something beautiful. And it's even more beautiful to see this kind of family engagement. If you think about how difficult times they have now in Turkey. I mean, they have it for several years, but especially now it's like crazy tough. And I can feel it. I can feel how they are concerned. They are concerned with survival, basically, because yeah, the salary you get, even like I have a cousin who is a programmer and he has a good job, and this is still like, if you compare it with euro or US dollars, it's like $400. So there is no way that, like, if you want to survive, two people have to work for sure. And like most of the people from my family, they have like, they own a flat. If you don't own a flat, man, you have very difficult times here. And yeah, it hurts me a little bit. And I'm concerned also, because obviously I would like to help, and I try to help as much as I can, like financially. But yeah, the mood is pretty down, because that's a very dangerous thing, what happens if you don't see any opportunities anymore. So my question is always like, what's the solution, or what are the opportunities? And the people are so far here, they say like they gave up. They are like, there is nothing, everything is fucked up. And I try to encourage them that if you want to see some opportunities, you will see some opportunities. Like, from my experience, this is how my mind works. When I focus on something, this is what I see. So I try to show them some opportunities. Sorry. And especially the younger people, most of them are focusing on getting out from Turkey somehow, and then financially support their parents from wherever they are, Europe or Canada or whatever. And I think this is one of the options. And like, I have tons of cousins, they are pretty young, 15, 16, 17, and you could already sense on them, like, because everybody is so pessimistic about the situation, that they are also like, no, we don't have any future. But somehow they all use technology. So I try to encourage them. I would say the most important thing right now is to learn English, because when they learn English, they have so much opportunities, and then it's maybe possible to move on, because that's the basic, right? So yeah, that's something which is concerning me right now. Also, the point of bringing value, I always say, I don't know, in my opinion, you don't necessarily need a very high degree Um, of course, it's good to end the school in a proper way, because what it does for me is like it's preparing you for society. It's strengthening your discipline, right? So that's anyway the basic, I think. But other than that, focusing on what kind of value can I bring into the world, and this could be anything, right? It could be even playing guitar or dancing or martial arts, doing some graphics. One of my cousins was saying he likes to play around with Photoshop, and yeah, it would be the best when you like it, because when you like it, you are very likely to spend a lot of time on that, and then you can master it. So that's why I think it's so important to be good in something. There is always the notion of finding your passion or something like that. I don't know about passion, but it's about something you like, something which is resonating with you. And nowadays, literally, even with playing games, you can earn tons of money. So these kind of ideas were absurd back then when I was younger, but now I'm pretty sure find what you love and get extremely good in that. And everything else, like negative thoughts, of course you need to be realistic, but I can see it's like obstacles. So we shape our reality with our mind, so it's pretty important to be kind of positive, right? Like, doesn't matter how difficult times are, and you can complain, but then somehow you have to move on. So basically that's the message I try to share. I try to be good, I try to be there for them and share a loving space, because what people do when they're frustrated is also they can be harsh with each other. It's unfortunately something we see. So obviously criminality and everything goes on. Like when I came from the airport to Adana, to my cousin's place, like we were sitting on the balcony and there were like young people shooting to each other and this kind of things, and drug abuse and everything is pretty high nowadays. So yeah, that's kind of bitter. I hope we will see a better change in Turkey for sure. And I literally don't know what else I could do. So I'm working on my projects, and maybe I can invest in something, build a good ecosystem to bring the family members in. That's something in my mind. But yeah, I don't know, if you have any idea, feel free to share. But yeah, the situation is not that well. I mean, Adana is like the southest point in Turkey, in the middle, like in the border of Syria. And it never resonated that much with me. Like when we talk about Turkey, I always like to go to Izmir. I used to live in Istanbul for 6 months, and it was for me too crowded. But I love the energy. You know, people are so warm and so guest friendly. They try their best. Like while I'm staying here with my family, they are so unbelievably good with me. And yeah, I wish I could help them. I wish I could help them more. But there's nothing left than trying my best to do it. So yeah, in the village place, like my parents are not right from Ceyhan. They are close to Ceyhan on a visit, like a village, like 15 minutes walk with a car. And that's where my father grew up, and I'm going to build a house there for my parents, because I'm so grateful for everything what they did for me. So I wanted to give back something. Um, it's if you ask me, I don't think it's a great investment. Like, it's death money for me. Like, somewhere here, it would be way better for me, because at some point maybe I could sell. But it's a wish from my father, and man, they gave me everything. So who am I to say no? It doesn't make sense. He feels good there. He has still some family, so we are going to do it. And I will also record the progress. Right now I'm trying to find a good construction guy, because they try to scam, of course. If the economy is bad, they try to get some bucks here and there. So yeah, I will keep you updated. That's like the central of Ceyhan. I'm going to share with you. It's 7 in the morning, so the youth are going to the school, and I couldn't sleep. I have just still a jet lag because I came from Peru. So I was just laying in the bed, and then I had the idea of shooting this video, sharing that with you, because sharing, it feels good when I can share it. So I have nothing else left to say. I mean, yes, see you guys.